Good morning for everyone. In the past, I was a civilian surgeon in a hospital in Kiev, Ukraine, and now I'm a captain of medical support of armed force of Ukraine. Okay, dear colleagues, today I would like to share the experience of organizing the work at an underground role 2 in the condition of modern warfare. This experience is extremely important for us and for you also, as it combines the classical approaches of military medicine with new challenges. Role 2 traditionally provides qualified surgical care, stabilization of wounded, and preparation for evacuation to a higher level of medical support. However, with the onset full-scale war, we faced a new reality. Systematic shelling, the use of precision weapons, cluster ammunition, guided air bombs, kamikaze drone, and the long-range artillery system have made the surface hospital highly dangerous. The organization of an underground role 2 begins with careful site selection, protection from artillery and airstrikes, absence of groundwater, accessibility for medical evacuation vehicle, possibility for installing utilities, electricity, water supply, sewage, and ventilation. Here you can see the photos and some videos of our hospital than was in the past. Now it's not so. I will have some video, only 1 minute. The construction. Our people who was a medicine, who was an engineer, all constructed this project. So the construction time is nearby 4 months, the depth nearby 8 or 9 meters. There are 7 evacuation exits. The construction materials, 6 metal barrels with diameter 2.5 meters and 30 centimeters timber beams. So water supply from own well with filtration, sewage, ventilation and air conditioning. Heating, electric, power supply, main grid plus 2 backup generators with total capacity 50 kilowatts. Communication, local provider and Starlink, also internal Wi-Fi network. Security, it's timber beams, timber overhead reinforcements up to 3.5 meters. Electronic warfare means anti-drone nets and airspace monitoring. This is a place where I have already worked during 2 or 3 years. I forgot. The entrance to my work. We divided our role 2 into 2 zones, red zones and yellow zones. Red zones for the difficulty patient and yellow more difficult, less difficult. Red zone include operating model 2 units, intensive care model 1 unit, emergency medicine model resuscitation section. Yellow zone emergency medicine model, surgical section and diagnostic model. We lived, slept underground during 2 or 3 years. Okay, after triage and evacuation model. After emergency medicine model, resuscitation section and surgical section. Yes. Here the patient can await in the evacuation. The surgical model equipped with 2 operating tables for patient require resuscitation and surgical intervention. Intensive care model for patient with ventilatory support awaiting evacuation. Evacuation model and general model for somatic patient. This emergency. And the other operating room. It is very small because it's rated underground. Laparotomy, splenectomy, and hemorrhage. Polytraumatism and hemothorax. This intensive care model for the patient with ventilator support, awaiting the evacuation. Our little laboratory. Yes. And our room for relaxation with a PlayStation, TV, books. So challenges and difficulties. Among the most critical problems is limited space, difficult to accommodate a large inflow of casualties simultaneously. Complicated evacuation to a high level due to constant shelling threats. Psychological burden of staff working in a confined space under constant pressure. Risks of reduced sanitary standards when the many patients arrive at once. Also, shortage of equipment and medication, forcing the use of non-standard solutions. Conclusions and lessons for the future and for you. Experience shows that the underground Role 2 format significantly increases the survival of both casualties and personnel. Its organization requires more resources, but these costs are justified. The greatest challenges remain psychological resilience of the staff and evacuation. It is necessary to start systematically developing standards for underground medical units now. We must draw conclusions and incorporate this experience into the preparation for the future military campaigns, as well as integrate it into military medical training programs. Dear colleagues, the underground Role 2 is not only the forcing decision, but a real survival model in modern warfare. It has proven its effectiveness, and our duty is to improve it and pass this experience to the future generation of military medical personnel. Thank you. That's all. Anybody have questions?
Yeah, thank you, Ievgenii. This was really, really nice and experience and open the eyes what we have to expect in the wartime. As I understand, in your hospital, how many exits was?
7 exits.
7 exits.
It is necessary.
And how long usually the patient will stay in your hospital?
It's 1 day, not more. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and after this evacuation.
As I understand, you are like on the field hospital.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the front line nearby 5, 8 or 9 kilometers from front line.
And about the evacuation of your hospital, is it still only night times or?
Not only night times. We monitor in the airspace 24/7. So if there are no air drones or air bombs, we can do the evacuation with our transport.
And how you little bit mentioned how your personnel will manage with the stress and
I just show you the restroom.
playing the video games, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. This was really nice presentation, and afterwards we will talk about how we prepare in Estonia. But could you give us some suggestion how to do? What would you do differently if you have now the possibility to start again? Preparation.
Of course. We must prepare for you must be prepared for in this moment, and you must construct with concrete, not with the wooden or logs, only concrete, more profound. And all your medicine hospital on your hospital must be underground, only underground.
Yeah, we have a lot of soil and mud, but yeah, there is our real thought that how
We waited a long time also.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.